I got your own, Lily. You're good. Okay.
How did I even stand up?
Just sit. You look cool. Hang from the side. Like this.
Okay, so we just got to Watkins Glen, and Gorge Trail is closed for the season. It says that the north and south rim trails remain open. So, where are you going? I have some in my bag. Why didn't we just put everything in the backpack? The porta potty is? So we realized when we got here, again, we drove to New York. Technically, we were in Tennessee, decided to head to New York. And I checked. Hold on, baby. It's closed, baby. So I checked, and the weather was great. So I didn't think about checking the state parks to see when they would be open and closed. But it says, even on the door, Gorge Trail is closed for the season. Even the gift shop is closed. So that's interesting. So we'll see what we can see. We'll let y'all know.
This is only the best around, but maybe there's some others that are really good that are open.
Oh, I bet. Okay, so see, that is the trail. You see the people walking straight up, Sam? That is the trail you can still get to, I guess.
Nice.
Okay, so super bummer. We did drive all the way here, and it is closed. You couldn't get to really anything. So, evidently it is closed until the end of May because the bridge had some damage. Huh? Well, you can get to the other one too if you want.
You videoing? A little day in the life. So, this is one of the days that's not the funnest days. This is one of the days where we hype up a trail. Both to ourselves.
No, we need to start over.
Okay.
This is one of the days where we are in. First of all, we just came from Pigeon Forge.
Yeah, we drove like.
Wait, no.
Okay, not even that.
We
yet.
were in. No. We were in Pigeon Forge. We get there and we don't realize it's spring break.
Yep.
So we're there and it is packed.
And the Smoky Mountains is like.
The Smoky Mountains probably were great,
There was
but
too many people.
we were there and people were like ants on top of each other. So that's a bummer. So then we're like, well, we'll just maybe stay an extra week so we can enjoy the Smoky Mountains. We look at the weather and we're like, oh, heck no, it's 86 here next week. We're not doing that. So let's make this better. Let's find cold weather.
Yep.
Well, we want to go to New York and Maine. It was too cold at the beginning of the trip. Let's check the weather. We checked the weather. We're like, yes. Perfect weather. Let's do it. We look at it and we're like, it's 12 hours or something like that from us. Right? 12 hours?
I think it was a 6 and a 7. So, yeah.
No, it was more than 12 hours.
Yeah, I think it was like 14.
Yeah, more than that. So, either way, it took us, we left Tennessee. We went from Tennessee, stayed in West Virginia for the night. West Virginia to Ohio, finally got to Buffalo, New York. Niagara Falls was closed. Not all of it, but the lower decks and stuff are closed. Again, we don't know what we don't know. We want to go down.
Ice plays a big part in rock formations, for those of you who don't know. So whenever there's ice,
sense, but not when you're from the south.
They have to wait for it to thaw, and it doesn't matter if it's 80 because they're usually in a gorge where there's still ice. Like at Niagara, we still saw ice. We were in t-shirts. There was ice in the bottom.
And we're like, but there's so many chunks of ice.
And then after the ice melts, they have to go and scale the walls above the trails to make sure there's no loose rocks that will fall.
Makes sense.
So don't hop the fence and go anyway. Not a good idea.
So we get to Niagara. It was beautiful, but you couldn't really get that close.
Yeah, we saw it.
The lower decks that you'd really want to go to, closed. if we would have wanted to been like super touristy, which I'm sure Sam would have loved to, we would have got on the boat, or they had what's like, what was it?
Closed.
The boat was closed. And then they had another thing that was, what was it called?
Oh, it was the cave thing?
The cave.
Windy cave or cave winds?
But it takes 2 hours, which is great, but all the tickets were already sold out.
Yep. And we'll be back at you in a second.
Oh my goodness. So, there's that for...
Which brings us here.
So then we're like, it's okay, cool. There was nothing else in Buffalo other than Niagara Falls. So we're like, okay, well, we want to still see the Statue of Liberty, but that's a long drive. So we're like, where else can we go? We're like, Finger Lakes. We saw some cool Instagram reels pulled me in.
And we found the best swans and the best trail.
Oh, we spent a whole day mapping it out. We're like, cool, good, this is gonna be great. We got here.
It was beautiful. We turned the corner, beautiful. I walked right by all the signs that said closed for the season.
Gorge closed. Well, then I heard a rumor as I'm walking by. They're like, yeah, but we heard it opens May 1st. So I'm like, okay, today is April 28th. We can wait till May or what is it, April 28th or the 26th? Yeah, we can wait till May 1st. I get online, I'm like, they're like, oh no, end of May. So at this point now it's 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
And the kids are just like, if you have kids and if you have young kids, it's not fair to them. But by 2 o'clock, they're, if you're gonna do any kind of hiking, you're doing it in the morning, right? So
we found a really cool park.
So
and show them.
Yeah,
show them how cool the park is.
So we found a cool park to just make the pain better, and
it's all brand new and closed, but they have this older park.
It's all blocked off.
It's a really cool park.
But the kids are having fun right here, so we're good.
They're very adaptable.
One of the things for us, as I was like, yeah, no, I feel like we should start a YouTube channel. I don't know if I'm going to have 2 followers or 100 or whatever, but something that bothers me and I've always had a hard time with in life is people who are not vulnerable and authentic, because sometimes in my most dark moments, I felt like I was all alone because no one ever shares the hard parts about life. They always just share the highlights, and I do think there's a place for it, right? You don't need to share hard parts with people who don't know what to do with it. But we're mature now, and I don't necessarily need other people to validate my emotions or my feelings. I can handle it on my own. So with that being said, this sucks, and it sucks because we had to recover in Tennessee, and that was a bummer. And it's like when you're doing this with like a set amount of time, right? I'm like, okay, we only have X amount of days left. Let's make the most of it. And Tennessee wasn't great because of spring break, and then we get here now and I'm like, okay, this should be great. Google says it's still May's a great time to visit New York, so I didn't think to get more specific than that. Again, I don't know what I don't know, so it's just a bummer. The kids could care less, so that's one of the things that I'm really trying to learn in this season is to enjoy simple pleasures, and like they're just happy because there's a park, and they're actually probably relieved they didn't have to hike for 4 to 5 miles, because we've been making them hike so much the last 70 days. So that's it. Happy Monday. I'll show y'all some more of the day, but I just want you to know every day is not perfect and polished and planned. My kids have a lot of meltdowns. I'm trying to figure things out. My husband's trying to figure things out. We're doing something for the first time with 3 other people following us along. So it can feel like a lot of pressure, but it's important to, remember that it's not really. So talk soon.
Look at the bottom. Look at this water.
Seneca Lake.
That's what I said. That's what I wanted to look at.
Seneca Lake?
Seneca Lake.
Look how clear the water is.
Yeah, you can swim in that. Oh, wait, that's looks like a glacier. Hey, don't get
It's funny because this is actually glacier fed,
Yeah.
I think.
Then get out.
How's the water, bud?
Good.
Is it warm?
Yeah.
It's not warm at all. Freezing.
It's cold. No, not cold. No, I'm not. Here, no pancake. No. No pancake.
Boom.
There's not anything under, remember, when you pull the stick.
You ready? Go get it.
That's
Not
deep.
that deep.
That's deep, ball.
You remember getting on that. Okay, you want to get a stick. You still got this.